Hello everyone, my name is Buki Obikunle and welcome to my channel once again, your number one place where you learn about personal finance and career. Today I'll be sharing something very interesting, and it's about 7 money lessons for single or married women. And why am I doing this? It's because in this particular season we are celebrating the International Women's Day, and for me it's an important time of the year, and therefore I thought, how can I contribute to gender equality, to issues that concerns women in our world today? And that's why I'm dedicating this particular video to women all around the world. Now, if you think you're a man and you think, oh, this does not apply to you, well, wait a minute before you go. Remember, you have sisters, you have a wife or wives, as the case may be, you have colleagues, female colleagues, and you also have female friends. And I can tell you that these things I will be sharing in this video, you can also share with them. So I would like you to also stay back and watch until the end of the day. And before I go ahead, you might also be asking, why is this particular topic important? Well, I'll be sharing with you 3 facts to really point out to you why this particular topic is important. You know, most women, the married one for example, they leave their personal finance space for their husband to take care of. And even the unmarried ones, the single ones, also wait for their husband or their partner to take care of their personal finance space. Now, this is good, right? But at the end of the day, if peradventure there's a case of death, maybe the husband died, or there's a case of divorce, or there's a case of separation, right? Somebody has to suffer. And most times it's the woman that does. So before I take a deep dive into the topic of the 7 top lessons for the women, I would like to share with you 3 facts that I came across while researching on this topic, and I want you to think about them. So the fact number 1 is that although we have made a lot of progress towards gender equality, however, we are not getting where we are supposed to get to. And that's because globally, only 14% of women and 10% of men do not have any form of bias against women. And this is huge because this bias also touches economic topics. So for example, if you have a bias against women doing some particular kind of jobs, you are automatically denying those women economic gains from doing that job, which means that if that's the only kind of job they have access to, but because they are women, they cannot do that job, they might be driven into poverty. The second fact is that women between the ages of 18 and 35 are more likely to be in poverty compared to their male counterpart. Now, after doing further research, it was found that this particular age gap is also the same age gap for reproduction. So you can think about it. The third fact I would like to share with you is that divorces or separation affect women more negatively between the ages of 18 and 49. Yes, and that's because women, we internalize things, we are more emotional. I know that sounds also like a bias, but we are more emotional than men. And because of that, divorces affect us more negatively, and because of this negative effects divorces have on us, it's more likely that women fall into poverty because of separation or divorce, or even because of widowhood. So these are 3 facts I would like to share with you, and those are the reasons why I think talking about money, talking about personal finance is something really important that women have to take charge of or have to be aware of. Now that you have the facts, I would like to go into the 7 top money lessons that you need to know about as a single or married woman. The first lesson you need to know, or the first thing you need to know, is learn about money. Now you might say, okay, I'm so highly educated, I have PhD in this, I have masters in this. It doesn't matter. Learning about personal finance is not about your degrees, because in schools nobody teaches you how to take care of your personal finance. There is no personal finance 101. Okay, and that's why you as a person, as a woman, you need to learn about personal finance for yourself. And if you're wondering where can I start, of course you can start from my channel. In my channel, I've released video about budgeting, I've released video about investment, I've released video about saving. And if that's not enough, of course there's a plethora of materials, articles, resources on the internet whereby you can learn from and apply to yourself. And if you have questions, do not hesitate to drop them in the comment section or slide me a message. I will definitely reply. The second thing you have to learn is that take stock of where you are now. What do I mean by that? I mean that you should look at where exactly are you now. What is coming in for you? What is my inflow? What is your inflow? What kind of income are you getting? Where is your income coming in from? And then when you take stock of that, then you look at how do you spend your money? On what do you spend your money? When do you spend that money? Right? When you are able to bring these two together and see where you can stop excesses, for example. Because until you're able to do that, you're not able to budget or save or invest. My top lesson number 3 for you is that you set up an emergency fund. I cannot sing the bell of this emergency fund enough, because it's most time a lifesaver. Having an emergency fund helps you to stay away from the debt in case life emergencies happen. It's as simple as that. So an emergency fund is 3 to 6 months of your salary, of your income, or of your allowance if you try not to have easy access to it, right? The only easy access should be when these life pandemoniums happen. Then you can reach into your emergency fund and use it for what is meant to be used for. The fourth money lesson I would like to share with you is earn an income. It is as simple as that. Earn your own money, right? So I know it's difficult, especially when you just have a baby or you have to take care of your child or your children. It's difficult to at the same time engage in some jobs. But remember the second fact I shared. That age group, that 18 to 35 age group, is the age group coincides with the reproductive age group for men and women, kind of, and which means that because of reproduction, because of our children, because of taking care of our aged parent, we are not able to engage productively in the economic realm, kind of. So, and this puts us women in danger of falling into poverty. And that's why I would say, whatever you do, whether you're taking care of your aged parents or you're taking care of your children, find a way to still earn an income. And these days it's even much easier, because now you can do so many things from your home and earn. And that's why you have a lot of stay-at-home moms. They are doing marvelous things. They are into drop shipping, they are into online marketing, they are into data analysts or data whatever. There's a lot of people doing so many things online. Some of them are even teaching languages online to other people, and they don't have to leave the comfort, the four walls of their home, and they are earning money. So it is important, it is possible. My fifth top lesson is that talk about money. It is as simple as that. Yes, talk about money like me. I like talking about money, and that's because, over time I realized that girls, ladies, women, whatever you want to call us, we are not so comfortable talking about money, especially when we are with our partners, right? Because we don't want to look aggressive, we don't want to look bossy, we don't want to look controlling. No. talk about money. It is really important, especially before you get married, because both of you have different habits. Both of you have different perception of what kind of investment you should make, or discuss about budgeting, discuss about saving, discuss about investment with your partner. Know who has what kind of debt, because most times people, you see husbands passing on, right, and they have so huge debt and their wives are not even aware. Or you see couples getting married with so huge debt, and then they get married, they're like, oh, you have so much debt and this one has so much debt, and at the end of the day they're not able to stay together because the total debt of the family is too huge for that one single family unit. Sixth lesson for you today would be that whenever you go for a shopping, make a list. I know this is a common thing, but most people don't do it. We don't do it. We just go into the shop without having a list, and then we buy even the things that we don't need. We buy everything. At the end of the day, we waste money, and this is a very precious resource. We don't even have enough of it, and that's because we have refused to make a list. All right, and then I came across a funny meme whereby it's currently on my screen. The blue line you see is the male. A male goes into a store and says, okay, I want to buy a pant, and the male goes straight to the section of the pant and gets that pant. Exactly the same amount he planned, he gets it and gets out. A female would go around the whole store, touch things that she doesn't need, and at the end of the day, she might get the pant, and of course, some other things that she might not even need. And sometimes it's so fun that even the pant that she went there to get, she doesn't buy it. She forgot about it. Imagine if she had made a list before she stepped into that store. That would help her to be more focused. She goes straight to what she wanted, purchases it, and leaves. My seventh top lesson for you is that you should take care of your retirement. Prepare for your retirement. Don't wait for any man or woman or anybody to help you to prepare for your retirement. For example, if you have a 9 to 5, you're working 9 to 5, and in your company there's some kind of pension contribution, and most companies do it in such a way that you contribute and they match up your contribution to the pension fund. Please do it. It's free money. Take it. So they can say, okay, you contribute 7% or 15% of your annual salary, and that they would match up whatever you contribute. So if you contribute 15%, your company also contributes 15% on your behalf, and at the end of the day, you are saving almost 30% towards your retirement every year. 30% of your annual income towards your retirement every year. That's so much free money, and this money is normally taken off before taxes, so taxes doesn't even apply to you as at the time you are putting away that money. So please take care of it. And after that, like apart from the ones that your company does for you, look out for personal pension funds that you can invest in. So please do this. Prepare for your retirement yourself, because this money helps you a lot at the end of the day. And if peradventure while you are married, like I said, something happened, maybe there is a separation, a divorce, or that happens, you are still able to take care of yourself. So thank you guys. These are my 7 lessons for you today. I hope you have been able to learn 1 or 2 things from it. You can ask your questions, drop them in the comment section. Show me some love by liking this video. Subscribe. The subscribe button is there to my channel, so that whenever I release the next one, you can get notifications. I hope to see you next time. Until then, take care of your finances.